Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel, which reminds me, you might have noticed that I took the Through the Peacock's Eyes off my channel name and it just says Julianne Victoria. I'm still Through the Peacock's Eyes. That's my blog, that's my Facebook page, that's my Instagram handle. I just decided to shorten it because when I watch lives and I join chat, people are like, oh, Julianne Victoria Through the Peacock, it's like this long thing. So I thought I'd just shorten it just for that purpose. And I'm actually been trying to change the banner to say that on my channel page, but it won't let me edit it. So someday I'll fix that. But anyway, welcome to this video. This, I guess, is an update video, a channel update video, but I realize it's actually really sort of my mid-year depth year 2020 update video. But a lot of it has to do with my channel and social media. So this morning, early this morning, I put a post up on the community tab on my channel saying I was thinking of not doing the weekly readings anymore because the messages often overlap with the new moon and full moon readings, and I do those every other week. And just to save time, I was thinking, well, maybe I won't do the weeklies and I'll expand on the new and full moon readings. Everyone's actually been very supportive. Some people would miss the weeklies if I stopped. But the whole point of me talking here is that really got me thinking. Yes, there is time crunch because I find that I'm often trying to figure out when I can find the time to record a video for YouTube. So if you don't know, I am a work from home mom with a 2.5-year-old and 3 large dogs. I'm with my daughter 11, sometimes 12 hours a day on the weekdays, just us. Then my husband's home. He does most of the after dinner baby time or mini me time, and I get some work done or some personal things I need to get done, family things I need to get done in the evenings. And then on the weekends, I do the bulk of my work. Again, I get a little bit done on the evenings during the week, sometimes early morning, because I do try to get up around 4 every day just to have some time to myself and get some work. It's usually email readings or responding to clients and scheduling and things like that. But there's not a whole lot of time in there to record videos for YouTube. Now, YouTube I see sort of as my service to do free readings, free guidance for people, to hopefully inspire people with stuff I put out there, especially my magic and spirituality and everyday life videos that I've started. So it's what I put out there for other people who can't afford readings from me or somebody else, or they just want to be inspired, or they want some spiritual counseling in some way. That's why I have the channel. The channel is not my career. It's not a source of income. It's also creative for me and it's fun. But just that post this morning making me realize what really is it that's making me trying to sort of consolidate the readings I do is that I'm crunched for time. And if you're a regular viewer, you probably notice I try to record when I'm with my daughter. I call her Mini Me on the channel. Usually works out, but you probably notice that I have to edit the video because I have to often stop and get something for her, do something with her, and come back. And yeah, it's not as fun to do it that way. Occasionally it's fun to record with her, but I find it's more stressful for me. Probably a little bit of perfectionism in there that's making it stressful. But I'm often thinking about when can I find the time to record another video, or when can I find the time to do my daily Instagram posts? And I've been putting some of them on my community tab too. Yeah, I mean, each little thing doesn't take a lot of time, but all together, it's a lot of stuff I put out there, and I've been very consistent. So what I'm trying to get to here with this ramble is that I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a social media break. Not a 100% break. I'll pop in here and there. I am committed to the 28 days of the moon collaboration of, I think it's 28 YouTubers doing one video a day for the time period that the moon is in Cancer. So beginning this weekend through July 21st-ish, I think, 21st, 22nd. My video will be posted on July 7th, so I'll probably be recording that fairly soon and then just scheduling it out. Maybe I'll do a premiere. I've never done one of those, we'll see. And I might pop in for an unboxing or two from a couple of decks I bought from fellow YouTube creators. So I won't be 100% gone, but I need a break. And I haven't taken a solid break, even though I may pop on once or twice, since I went on my pregnancy leave. I took a pseudo little break around the holidays this last year, late December, but it ended up not being a break. I ended up working fully through it, and I think I took off one of the moon readings, or maybe a weekly, but I ended up working the whole time and I didn't really get a break. So I haven't had a break in 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I was gone for quite a while with my pregnancy and post-delivery leave. And I need it. I need a break. I really need a break. And I think taking some time away, I don't know if it'll be 2 weeks. I don't know if it'll be a month. I'm just going to give myself some time to figure out if I want to make changes to the channel. I may come back and do all the same things. I may come back and do things a little differently. I just need a break. So that is part of my depth year. I realized, I was like, this is my mid-year depth year check-in, is taking a break, giving myself more time. And also, I need more time to write. I have 2 books that I'm really working on. One is my book on schizophrenia, and I know a lot of people are interested in that coming out. And the other one is sort of a memoir, kind of book. And that's another thing I struggle to find time for. So I can like multitask some things with Mini-Me, but it's real. I can't write and talk to her at the same time. I can't write and, answer her questions. I can't write and play with her at the same time. So that's something I'm also struggling with. And I need to make some space, some energetic space, some time and space for me to get my writing in. Because once I have that, it'll go much quicker. But it's hard when I write 2 paragraphs a week, because that's all the quiet time, alone time I have outside of client work. Because I'm working, it's not quite full time, but between all the time on the weekends and the bits and pieces during the week, it feels like I work full time on top of everything else. Plus, taking care of a home and the 3 dogs and everything else. That's the point of this video. I'm taking a break. I don't know how long it will be. Again, you will see me maybe a couple of times while I'm on my break, but I won't be doing, the weeklies, the moon readings for a while, at least 2 weeks. And I think some of it is just reorganizing my routine in some way, though it's limited the time I can reorganize. I'll still be working. I'll still be doing client readings and all that. I won't be doing a special for the solstice. I often do specials at the solstices and equinoxes, sometimes across quarter points. But I don't want to overpack my schedule where taking a break is no break, because I've filled it in with extra client work. So my depth year update, giving myself more time to focus on the things I want to work more deeply on, to give myself perspective, a break from social media, where I've been highly consistent, except for maybe, again, I think maybe I skipped a moon reading or 2, maybe a weekly around December last year. But in the 2.5+ years since I've come back, I haven't missed a daily on Instagram. So I do daily card and another daily, so 2 posts a day. And to have it organized like that helps me to stay consistent. I haven't, besides those, missed any weeklies or moon readings that I can think of. Been very consistent. But I need a break. So I hope, I feel some guilt of letting people down, even though it's not my responsibility. And there are other readers to watch out there. But if you need something to fill in the time and you haven't seen them already, I did a year ahead 2020 time-stamped reading. I did a mid-year 2020 reading for each sign. There's also the Uranus and Taurus and the Chiron and Aries. and the Saturn and Capricorn reading, that one's a timestamp too. The Vedic Rahu Ketu reading still applies till September. So there's other readings you can catch up on while I'm taking my break, or all my vlogs and discussions and my magic and spirituality and everyday life videos, which I really love doing, because I take out the sound, I can record with Mini Me and do the editing whenever and add in music. Like, that is a really fun creative thing that I've started this year. That's definitely continuing on, as well as vlogs and discussions, because I have a lot of like pages of lists of things I'd like to talk about that I just haven't found the time to make those extra videos. Yeah, so I want to get to those. And for those who've been waiting for the talk on, or the live chat on, spiritual narcissists, that I will still do. I don't know when. I have all my notes. I have the thumbnail for the video all done. I've just been waiting to get that chunk of time in. I did bump it for the wound, shadow, shame, and racism chat with Natalie at Sanskrit Blue. So I did bump that, sorry. But that was more pertinent, like with what's going on right now. But I am all prepared to talk about that. But if you haven't watched my video on power, and I think it's like, what is power? Can't curse, can't heal, something like that. Check that out, because that's sort of a precursor to the spiritual narcissist live chat video I'll be doing. And I like the live because people can ask questions and we can discuss, sort of, you're on chat, I'm on video. Because that's an important one, because that sort of is the foundation for the next talk. So I don't know when that will be. Right now, I just realized I just need a break. I need to not constantly every day thinking, oh, when can I get that post in? When can I do my Instagram post? When can I make that video? Am I going to be able to get it up today? Like, it's ongoing in my head, and it's taking up too much space in my mind when I have other creative projects I need to do, and life things I need to do, and mini me to take care of, and preschools are not opening up. I don't know when or if she'll go back to preschool in the fall. Spaces will be cut down, so I may be with her all day every day for a long time. So that's also going to limit what I'll be able to do without feeling like I'm constantly juggling, trying to figure out when to squeeze in another video. And I don't want to feel like I'm squeezing it in. I want to be excited to do it. Yeah. Okay. Anything else with my depth year? Mid-year depth year update. I kind of have thrown depth year out the window in one sense, because I call this diving deeper this year, and I tend to dive deep anyway. And working on the books I'm working on is a very deep dive into psychological things and my own healing journey. What I have kind of thrown out the window is the no book buying, because I already failed on that. Not that I've gone overboard or anything, but and the deck buying, because I do want to support fellow YouTubers that I know and more indie creators. I'm still not, I've still cut down, but I decided, since I kind of already failed on the decks and the books thing, to just throw that out the window. Just make sure I'm using what I buy, reading what I buy. That's another thing, is I don't have much time to read. But that is something I can I can read and talk to mini me. That's when I get my reading in most of the time, actually. Or if she's napping and I don't have any email readings or things to get back to, sometimes I'll get a little reading in then too. But yeah, part of depth here I've thrown out the window. And this break from YouTube, social media, is going to allow me to dive deeper into the things I really want to get into and the things I really want to create. And this energy totally is what this eclipse season energy is about for me. And so I'm making a better effort to listen to my own readings that I put out there and how that applies to me and my life. I think I normally do, but I'm really paying attention to it right now. And I think that's because this eclipse energy, feels more significant for me than like some eclipse seasons. I don't I don't feel a whole lot of energy, and yeah, you just kind of go with the flow, right? But sometimes they're very impactful. And so it feels very impactful for me. And I have this feeling of like there is a bigger shift happening, but I don't know what it is. And I think also stepping back and giving myself more time, yeah, it's going to help me like understand what that feeling is that I'm feeling. If that makes any sense at all. So this is my little, yeah, channel update, possible changes to come. Mid-year 2020 depth year update. And yeah, we'll see how things go and how things flow. Um, yeah. Okay. I think that's all I want to ramble about. I feel like I'm all over the place here. But I wanted to pop on and give a little sort of like, I'll see you in a little bit wave. Um, yeah, I need a refreshment. It's been a long time since I've just taken a committed break. I think about it a lot and I've not done it, and it's been a long time. It's been a few years. Okay, so I'll still check in and check comments and things like that. So, yeah, let me know how you're doing out there. Thank you if you watched this far in the video, and hopefully I'll see you back here soon.